trying something hopefully a little bit quicker today. We're going to be swapping this scratched up original plastic lens with a glass one. So I'll skip any preamble and let's just get right into it. Line this up. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's just double check my focus. There, that's a bit more dialed in. Give it a twist to get the screen loose, or hopefully loose, so I can just, let's see, do I have something to pry with? I do. Hopefully this doesn't do anything. No, it doesn't. That comes out. We'll just flip that around, put this to the side. Now, let's see if I can just push this thing out. I might. Oh yeah, the adhesive's on there strong. I might need to come back with a hairdryer to loosen the adhesive. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Right. There we go. Oh wow, that came off very cleanly. All that adhesive is on the lens. There is pretty much nothing left behind on the plastic. You can see how shiny that is. That was very clean. That was very good. That's gone better than I could have ever hoped, really. Wow. Right. Very good. Let's zoom back in. I'm doing all this by hand, the focusing and everything, and the zooming. Right. I mean, let's run my finger across. Do I feel any residue? No, I don't. That's excellent news, really. Before we put on the screen though, even though, you know, the surface is pretty smooth, I'm going to just give things a quick clean while I have corners exposed that I normally wouldn't. Right. I can dry that up with just my sleeve. How's that looking? That is looking very good, if I do say so myself. Now, let's see. How does this packet work? Looks like it's vacuum sealed or something. I don't see any noticeable edge to go on. That's okay. Right, okay. isn't needed. So we can just pull it away. Now, let's see, let's make sure that I don't have any fingerprints on it. I suppose I can clean it once I mount it, can't I? The one thing I must comment on, I suppose lament a little bit, is that despite how high quality this screen is, it doesn't have the Game Boy logo on it. You know? Wow, look at that. Hang on, where'd I put my original screen? Doesn't have the Game Boy logo on it. Which is, I suppose, yeah, that's unfortunate, but you can get replacement ones that do say Game Boy Color, and I do plan on sometime down the line putting a new screen in this, maybe an IPS or an OLED, and that will require a different screen lens anyway, so I'm not too bothered. But yeah, that's mounted, it seems. It's gone in nice and smooth, fits very well, you know, it doesn't stick up and out over the sides, it's pretty flush. Let's just give it a quick sleeve polish, while also applying some pressure to make sure all of the adhesive is adhesiving. Make sure all that stick is sticking. Right. Then, yeah, I know, putting it face down on this surface, I mean, it's a glass screen. It'll be fine. Now, I suppose we put it back together. And you know what? I do think I actually have a little... Yeah, I do. A little microfiber cloth that I can place down and protect the screen a little bit. Right, let's gather up all my buttons, my membranes. Where's the membrane for my A and B? Gone. Haha! Hidden away. They got blown up to a corner of the desk when I was going at things with the hairdryer. Should have thought about that really, but no harm, no foul. Just had to spend, what, 10 seconds extra? That's fine. Now, yeah, go on like so, and like so. And here, this switch goes here. Yep. And then little IR window slots in like that. Okay, how does my screen look? It looks okay. There's a tiny amount of dust just having settled on it. Let's see, where's my dust blower? Aha, I found it. Yeah, let me just line that up again. I found it. This is just a little air blower. I got it for camera lenses and sensors and stuff, but it is also very good. Let's just move this aside a little bit so we can center this a little bit more. It's very good for just blowing off those bits of dust, just so you're not, you know, if you have the screen cleaned and there's no streaks on it or anything, you know, you don't really want to touch it again with a cloth that might have something on it, you know, a bit of whatever. And this is just a very nice, very easy way to make sure the screen is pretty much pristine. Now, we must line this back up. So I'm going to just drop it in like that, and like so. And because I'm a bit of a maverick, I'm just going to button everything back up without even testing. Because, yeah, I'm impulsive and rambunctious like that. So, I didn't blow away all my screws, did I? No. It was just the membrane that decided to go on a bit of an adventure. That's okay. Can't fault it for that. Then we can just fit the back on, making sure that our power switch is lined up with the actual power switch on the board. Swap out our tip back for tri-wing. Drop. Ooh. Don't fall in, please. Probably should be doing this with the tweezers or something, but what can I say? Right, where's a game I can use? A game. I had one just a second ago before I cleared off my desk to record this. Right. Oh, would you look at that? There's a little mark there. Let's just give that a polish. Right, can I get more light on it? Yeah, there you go. A nice, fresh lens. I did notice there is the tiniest of tiny little, I don't know, I suppose the black ink or printing or whatever substance it is on the other side of the screen has a teeny tiny little, it almost looks like a hair, but it's a scratch taken out of the whatever the black material is. But I mean, like, it is nothing, you know, that, like, only when it catches the light in a certain way. And like I said, this is really, it's a cheap, like, I think I got this for €4 plus whatever postage was in part of a bundle. So I mean, I can't fault it. Like, it's glass. It looks much nicer than the original screen, even if, you know, like I lamented earlier, it doesn't have the logo, or, you know, it's not the right shade of grey. I really, in the long run, don't care about that sort of thing. It looks better than it did, even with those little things going on. But yeah, sorted.